We are in Ferrari Land in Salou, part of PortAventura World. So excited to get back, Joe.
Yeah, look how red it is.
Good luck trying to re-theme this area.
Yeah.
If you lose that.
Into the red.
So what I love about this entrance sign is that it kind of goes down and you see an F1 car and you see just a normal car there. Yeah. But
it's very awesome.
Very, very cool. It's just weird. So Ferrari Land is a separate ticketed gate to PortAventura.
Yeah.
Even though it's
separate park, isn't it?
Part of the same world.
And this is a small park.
It's very small. There's not that much to do. I wouldn't even say it's a half-day park, really.
No,
Depending on how many re-rides you want to get on Red Force, maybe. But it's a really nice themed area. The park has just opened, so it's a Saturday, so expecting a very long queue.
We legged it across to get in as soon as it opened.
I love that the pumpkin is bright red.
It's got to fit in.
But yeah, obviously because it's Ferrari, it's all themed to Italy, which in my book means it'd be, you know, not that hard to bring into PortAventura.
No.
Just call it Italy, because everywhere else is basically themed after air.
Yeah,
like
and it's close to the
worlds.
Mediterranean. I think we can go that way.
We want to go straight down there if you want to get to Red Force. Yep. So absolutely amazing ride.
Oh, I can't wait to get back on that.
It's yeah, really blew us away when we did it the first time.
And the views from the top.
Yeah, mate, it's all about the views, really.
Yeah, once you're up there at the top. So cool.
So it is an LSM launch, unlike Formula Rossa at Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi. So I don't think the launch is as good as, you know, say a hydraulic launch, but it's still a really, really cool ride. But let's see. I do remember it being a bit rattly at the back.
Yeah, it was a bit nuts, wasn't it?
At the front it's amazing, perfect.
You get the goggles, don't you, for the front?
Yeah.
It's already on 40-minute queue.
So that's all right, that's manageable.
Yeah, I can do that.
Red Force. So we have a flying theatre here, we have two towers. We have kind of a dark ride thing, but yeah, let's see what we're doing. There we go. I'm looking forward to that now. Catch up with Joe. Let's go.
Front row.
Got front row. Got to get to wear the goggles. Okay, so, oh my God, just did Red Force again. Front row.
Front row, that is insane.
Man, there was just no words, dude. I forgot how good that actually was.
And they dispatched us so quickly.
Yeah.
We were still like adjusting our goggles, and before we knew it, we were halfway along the launch chute, and we're just like, what is happening?
Man,
I was not ready for that.
Front row is so good. Like, honestly, like it's going now. Nothing can describe that feeling of like just being up there and with that view.
And that free fall down face first as well. Incredible.
It's just, even though it's over so quickly, it's better than most coasters that last longer, you know what I mean? So it's just that feeling, you can't really replicate that anywhere. But yeah, anyway, better put my mask on. What shall we do next?
Should we do the flying theatre?
Yeah, let's try out the flying theatre.
It's
getting hot here. Buildings are really nice. It's just a shame that, you know, apart from Red Force, everything else is dead. You know, you're going to PortAventura right now on a Saturday, it is absolutely heaving.
Yeah.
And I just feel like they just make more money opening up this in the long term.
That's the station for Red Force.
The station's down there for Red Force. Nice little restaurant.
Ahí donde va Chipotero. That sound.
The only thing I would say is it's done really nicely, but the force perspective doesn't work. It just looks a bit tiny. So this big building here is where all the dark rides are located. We actually didn't do the flying theatre last time, did we?
No.
We were kind of like, nah.
We did not. It was really busy, and we thought, well...
Yeah. So we've got Flying Dreams that and Racing Legends that side. So yeah, let's go have a look. It's a pretty cool place.
It's pretty awesome.
Okay, so we just come off Flying Dreams, what's it called? Yeah, Flying Dreams. So the Flying Theatre here at Ferrari Land. What do you think?
Well, it was okay. It wasn't the best thing.
It's weird, man, because like have a love-hate relationship with flying theatres. Like soaring, I don't think was that good. You like soaring?
I
don't
like
you?
soaring.
At Epcot, anyway. But I like Flight of Passage and I like Flight of the Skyline. I don't know if that's because they just like got more of a story and animated.
I think because the narrative of it makes it more interesting.
There's a lot going on in them, and it's like when it's the bits like in there. Basically, you're following a Ferrari car around the world, and it's the bits where it starts going really fast. That's where, for me, it feels like, oh yeah, we're getting somewhere, but just didn't have.
Because there's one bit where you change direction as well, and it did feel like you were then moving backwards. That was quite cool.
The bit on London Bridge, I thought that was really cool. It went down really fast. That felt like you was like, but the rest of it, you kind of was just like hanging there, like. And you look around, and the cars are moving a lot, but you don't feel like you are. So yeah, it's good. It's not worth the hour wait that we're doing.
Yeah, it's so long, and like even getting up to the ride as well. There's so many different rooms, and like you get to the point where you're like, where is it?
It's corridor after you just queue in. You go from one queue to another queue, corridor after corridor after corridor. By the time you're on it, you're just like, can we just go? Can we just get off? You're just waiting so long.
Like, worth checking out if you love Ferrari and you love cars and.
These are the thing with the flying theatres. Everyone experiences them differently. Like I'm not a big fan of soaring, but loads of people love it. But yeah, that felt more like soaring to me than like the ones I like, which is like the more action-packed ones. Racing Legends is what it was on about.
Journey through time with Sakura Ferrari. Hi.
We'll have to see what this is about. So we actually ended up buying express passes early. I forgot to tell you. I think I was the same queue, same route, but different side. But yeah, we ended up doing it because we've only got really an hour here. Because we've got so much to fit in today. We're doing the scare mazes over at PortAventura, so it was €25, which is really not that bad. So. Okay, so we just did Racing Legends. Not what I expected. I thought it was going to be like an actual ride, like a dark ride, like on a track, but it was actually just sat in like an F1 car.
It's a simulator, isn't it?
And it was like a big dome ceiling, so basically like a flying theatre screen, but over the top of you. But then you had like these stupid barriers in front of you that kind of just spoiled the illusion a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't great, and again, it just took so long to get on the ride. Like they have all these like pre-shows and screens and stuff, and they proper hyped it up without knowing what you're walking into, and then it was just anticlimactic. Wasn't it?
It was like three previews, just walking from one to another. Of just
like you're going to experience driving like the pros and only the best drivers, and I thought it was going to be like.
It's kind of like they hyped it. It's kind of like they hyped it up. You know, too much for themselves because they're like, this is. I guess it's the storyline is that you're doing this kind of test, but they're saying to you, this is the top. This is the most advanced simulator in the world. You experience speeds of up to blah blah blah, and then like you get in there and you don't even move. You're just in one spot.
Yeah, you just wiggle in a bit with a little bit of wind every now and then. There's no other effects or anything.
It's like a simulator you get in like an arcade. but like with a massive. The screen's really cool. Don't get me wrong, the screen is cool, but I just think it's the way it's been used is probably not the best. So.
Is it worth doing?
No. I'll put from me. If you're into F1 and you're into like racing, you're into Ferrari, maybe it's worth doing. But if you're just into rides, then I'd say no. It's just a simulator, really. But that's pretty cool. But we're gonna go do the towers now, and that will probably be it for this like short little trip to Ferrari Land. So let's have a look. So these are the towers that we'll be doing. We have this race track where it's not go-karts, it's just like Grand Prix at Pleasure Beach. If you've ever done one of them, you're just on this kind of little track. Goes very slow though. So yeah, that pretty much goes quite a way around. Just love how cool Red Force looks up there. And as we go underneath Red Force, in the middle of Red Force, we have Junior Red Force over here, which me and Joe, we've already got this cred, so we're not going to do it again. It is pretty cool actually. I wouldn't say it's a bad junior coaster. It's actually a pretty fun one. Two-lap special. So here we have Thrill Towers. We've got two S&S, basically shot towers, but in different modes. So I can't remember which one does which now, but one of them, I think that one, does like a bounce. So it's like a shot and does a bounce. And this one's a free fall one, I think, or it's the opposite way around. Is it the other way around? That's the free fall one. That's the bounce one.
But that one, once you drop, you bounce as well.
Oh, okay, so we'll see. I don't think we'll do both because it's so busy. I know we've got Express, but still taking ages to load. And they're just bog standard S&S shot towers, to be honest.
We did them both last time.
Yeah, we did. So we'll have a look and we'll see which ones we prefer. So that's a shot. We go all the way up. And the other one's going now, so there you go. Oi! And then you bounce back up. Yeah. That's a proper shot, that one is. Okay, so we just did that one on Thrill Tower. One of them, pretty good. Same sort of thing, isn't it? As normal, really. Yeah. Like what you expect from an S&S shot.
They are
really.
good fun.
They are cool, good fun. But when you've got Hurricane Condor next door,
yeah, not the same.
It's a bit of a bad comparison, really. But yeah, that's it. I think that's about everything here now for Ferrari Land. Like I say, really cool park. I just think it just needs to be an area. like bigging it up as its own gate. It's just weird.
I wonder if that's why they make the experiences so long as well, like especially the, like, the two indoor ones. They try and make it more of an experience so you feel like you're spending more time here and
maybe
doing more things, but for me it actually just makes it more boring.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah, it does. What we're going to do now is we're going to go, they have got some like flat rides over there, but they're kind of just your bog standard little flat rides really.
The kiddie rides.
Kiddie rides stuff. But it's a good place. It just feels like, you know, they put in Red Force and then every other kind of attraction after that was kind of just like an afterthought. Like plonked there like you do in like Planet Coaster or Roller Coaster Tycoon. Just feels like that really.
But it's worth coming here purely for Red Force because that thing is amazing. So
it's insane.
I'm so glad we got on that this morning.
Yeah, yeah. It's a shame we can't get another one in, but honestly it's an hour and a half now. Like thinking about it, we should have probably come yesterday. We could have got in multiple rides, but you know, the last time we did it, we was lapping it, weren't we?
We did it like 5 or 6 times at least, yeah.
But we've got a lot to do over at PortAventura now. We've got to do Scare Mazes, which is going to be its own separate vlog for Halloween, and there's loads of like re-rides you want to get on before that time. So yeah, we're going to go do that now, but we'll show you through Ferrari Land and then the other vlogs if you're interested in seeing it on the channel now, so go check them out. We've got this nice little play area for the kids. We've got Pit Lane over there, which is a restaurant. But this is the Ferrari store. Let's see if I get told off for filming like I did in the other shop. So nice Red Force. What's up?
All the Ferrari.
I remember this being quite expensive. How much is that cat? 25 for the cat. I think the official Ferrari stuff's the expensive stuff. So €50. So €50 for that tiny little kid's top. €44 for a Ferrari cap. €85 for that top. But you know, it is expensive, but it is like official Ferrari stuff, so
to be expected.
Yeah, it kind of is. But there's plenty of stuff if you want a souvenir from here. The mugs. I guess if you really, really like Ferrari, this is going to be heaven for you. I mean, look at all these trainers. Puma. How much is that? It's €100 for Puma trainers. But yeah, you get the picture, I think. And it's a cool shot though, with a big spinning Ferrari logo over there.
And that's the exit again.
That is the exit, and then basically there's 2 entrances to well, in and out of Ferrari World. So you can go that way over there, and that is the basically the exit out of the entire PortAventura World. I think it's free, yeah, it's through down there. Or if you want to go back into PortAventura, there's a gate around here. And this will take you into the Mediterranean area, which is basically the front of the park. So you just scan your ticket in there, and into PortAventura you go. So thanks so much for watching this vlog from Ferrari Land. It's been a really cool hour and a half, basically.
Yeah, good whistle stop tour, wasn't it?
Good whistle stop tour. The main thing for us is obviously PortAventura, but I mean, it's just amazing to have Red Force just right there. Such a good coaster. So like we keep saying, it's so worth coming here just to do Red Force. It's incredible. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you've enjoyed these type of videos, give us a subscribe. Hopefully you won't regret it. Anyway, thanks so much. From me, it is bye, and from Joe, it is